There are obviously many factors for why your aim could be bad, but for this video, it's focused on mouse grip. Now, a lot of people take it for granted, and I'm the perfect example. For almost 18 years, I've used what a lot of people call palm grip. Palm grip is when you rest your fingers and sort of rest your palm on the mouse, and it's arguably the most relaxed mouse grip to use on a large ergonomic mouse, like the DeathAdder. But sometimes we just can't afford to have this relaxed grip when we're competing on a high level. This is where the DeathAdder Curse comes in. When I was younger, I loved the DeathAdder. It was the most comfortable choice, and it is still true today. It's got all the ergonomic properties right. The large size, the big side buttons, the finger curves, and the shape overall. Everything about this mouse is perfect. Almost too perfect. Which ends up being the problem. It converts you into the palm grip cult, and for a long time, it made all other gaming products worse for me. If I couldn't rest my hand on the mouse, then I simply turned it down. Palm grip was so much my reality because of this that I had completely forgotten that there are other grips. And I'm making a big deal out of this because I can arguably say that if you want to maximize your aim potential, you need to try different grips. And with palm grip, it reduces my finer aiming abilities. This happens because my palm is resting on the mouse, which means I'm able to move sideways, but I've got barely any space to move back and forward. If I want to play well with palm grip, I need to lower my sensitivity. Even though it won't really fix the problem, it will just create less margin of error. Also, the grip is forced by the shape of the mouse, so it's not always about trying a different grip. You need the right mouse for the right grip, and the right grip for the best aim. Take the Viper Mini for example. With this mouse, I can get away from palm grip. Now, I'm clinging to the mouse and using my fingertips to adjust accordingly, while my palm is no longer resting on the mouse. Playing aimbots in CSGO, I was struggling to get past 26 seconds with 50 kills on palm grip with the DeathAdder. Last week, I decided to commit to this new grip on my Viper Mini for a couple hours, and on my first run, I passed down to 25 seconds. I had basically beaten my average time from just a single day's practice on my first run. And remember, this comes from someone who's been a palm gripper for many years back. Since I was able to adjust back and forward movement nicely, flicking from point A to point B felt way more accurate. I had basically unlocked a part of my raw aim that I couldn't access with palm grip. Playing like this, however, has not been a comfortable experience. I'm cramping up, and I'm already too invested into the path the DeathAdder has taken me. The grip, at the end of the day, is so important when we talk about raw aim, and I've learned that the most comfortable grip is not always the best one for the heat of the moment. In a competitive shooter, where split second makes a difference, your aim needs to be at its best. Full disclosure, I'm maining the Glorious Model D-. I can palm grip the mouse and use it in a relaxed state, but it's smaller than the DeathAdder, making it a bit easier to control down where the palm usually rests. I still palm grip the mouse, and it's definitely not the grip or the mouse that I should be using to reach my highest aim potential. But at least, I'm able to say goodbye to the DeathAdder.